First things first, really important that you guys get this down in your packet. This is going to be your reference. Starting next week, we're not even going to do a lesson during regular math class. You're just going to do the lesson during intervention, and then you're going to come into math class and we're going to start doing the practice, start discussing the math, and doing some higher level stuff so you guys really know it. All right, so make sure you copy it down. The chart shows the number of pencils in different numbers of packs. So we've got one pack has 5 pencils, so 2 has 10, so on and so forth, all the way down. The first thing I want to do whenever I see a chart is try to figure out what the relationship is that's going on. Here I can see for every one pack, there's 5 pencils. So that means that every time there's a pack, I'm basically just multiplying by 5. Multiplying by 5, multiplying by 5, multiplying by 5. That's one relationship I see. All right, so then 5 times 5, I get the answer. 5 times 5, I end up with 25. So 25 pencils in 5 packs. Now, another way we can see it is actually this way. We can see, all right, we've got the value of the ratio. That's the ratio in lowest terms right up here with 1 to 5. One pack for every 5 pencils. We can use that value to figure out what another number is. So I know that 1 times 5 is 5. So I know that over here I could just multiply that 5 times 5 and I get 25. So those are two different relationships I see right off the bat. Now, the question is, if there were 55 pencils, how many packs would there be? So there are 55. How many packs would there be? Go ahead and try to solve this now. So 55 is 5 times 11. So I know that to get there, I'd have to multiply these packs, by 11. And that would get me 1 times 11, too easy, 11 packs. The other way I could do it, 55, I know I'm going to have to multiply the packs by 5. So the opposite of multiplication, if I'm trying to go backwards from pencils to packs, the opposite of multiplication is division. So I can do 55 divided by 5, and that would get me 11. So I end up with 11 packs. Now, that example was way too easy. Here's some practice, and I want to get you started so I make sure you're good. All right, so we've got 5 pins for every 3 bowling balls. 5 pins, every 3 bowling balls. So I know I've got P to B, 5 to 3. All right, now I know right off the bat that I don't have the value of my ratio on this ratio table because I can see over here we've got bowling balls of 9, bowling balls of 30, 50, and 35. None of those are 5 or 3. So to make this really easy, I'm going to start off by putting 5 and 3 right at the top. That way I can work from them to figure out the rest of my answers. Now, the first one's really easy. 5 times what equals, or 3 times what equals 9? That's right, it's just 3 times 3. So what are we going to have to do to 5 to figure out what's in this blank space? That's right. Just going to multiply by 3. Do the same thing with the rest of the problems. Rock out the practice. We'll see you in class.